Hi everyone. I've just been out foraging for some plants for food and for medicines, and I was just picking some of these lovely young blackberry leaves and shoots. So I just thought I'd come on and just say a few things about our humble bramble. So most people, I'd say nearly everybody who's living in Ireland especially and around Europe where this is prolifically common, would know the blackberry, the bramble. It's Rubus fruticosus, so it's the fruiting blackberry that's most common in Ireland and throughout Europe, and naturalised in other areas of the world as well. And you know, for anyone growing up in the countryside here, foraging for blackberries in the autumn is definitely a tradition that's remained alive and strong throughout the country. But not many people would harvest other parts of the plant. You know, at this time of year, the plant is shooting out these beautiful succulent young leaves, which are just so juicy. You can see them there, so you've got a little tuft. So these are just packed full of antioxidants and phytochemicals to help to fight infection and to boost immunity, and make a great addition to some, you know, natural wild tea blends that you might like to make, or you could also, you know, infuse them in vinegars or make other preparations with them. So yeah, blackberry would be, it's part of the rose family. So like many of the other plants in that family, it's astringent, so it's quite strongly astringent. So astringent basically means it's tightening and toning to the tissues of the body. So it's helping to tighten up, say for example in the digestive system, the tissue on the outside of the colon, to tighten and tone and strengthen those boundaries, also with the skin, with the esophageal tissue, the lung tissue. So it's essentially helping to create healthy boundaries, which when you look at a bramble plant, it makes sense that it would do that for us, that it would help us to strengthen our boundaries. So I kind of wanted to speak a little bit more about that as well, about the way that plants actually help us to help our bodies to remember how to function properly. So plants have developed their unique assortment of phytochemicals dependent on the ecosystem that they are growing in, and the conditions that they're growing in, and what their function in that ecosystem is. And so essentially when we're taking plants into our body in the form of medicine or food, we are taking that information inside of us, and those phytochemicals are helping to spark in our systems the memory essentially of how our systems perform those functions for themselves. Our bodies do know how to perform healthily and how to live in balance, but sometimes certain factors that can affect our health, be it unhealthy lifestyle, diet, situations, you know, areas where we're living, outside stresses on the body that can put the body out of balance. And essentially the plants are helping to bring the body back to that state of homeostasis and back to that remembrance of how to function healthily. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of bring your attention to the way or the function that bramble would have in the ecosystem. What the bramble would do is essentially, you know, they're creating habitat. So in the first year of growth, when the bramble is growing out this long stem, it can send its stem up to a distance of 5-6 meters in the beginning of one growing season, and so really it's spreading out, it's pollinating land, and then it will thicken and grow and can form quite a dense area. I mean, sure, plenty of known gardeners who have to go out and clear a patch of brambles, how difficult that can be. It can create a protective area where then the seeds of trees and other plants will drop down inside from birds spreading them or whatever, or by the wind. And those young seedlings will then be protected by the bramble as they shoot up and emerge and grow up through the bramble. So it's keeping out humans, it's keeping out animals that may get in and, you know, munch on the young seedlings. So it's providing a nursery essentially for those young trees to grow. And then as the trees grow up and mature and eventually you know, will shade out the light, the bramble will eventually die away. And so you know, when I think about this, I really see that the bramble bramble is like living this life of service and also carrying this vision for the regeneration of woodland, which essentially is the mature climax habitat for most of the land here. Obviously we have other habitats as well, but most of the grassland would evolve to woodland if left undisturbed. And so the bramble is really carrying that vision for the regeneration of the forest and is living a life of service to provide for that vision. Essentially, the habitat that it's creating is leading to its own death. You know, as the light is shaded out, when the canopy closes over, the bramble will die off. So it's just that pure living the life of service that really captivates me. And so I just feel it's a really strong message for us at this time, with all this change that we're seeing in the world and how we can align to be of service to the greater environment that we're part of, to the earth that we are part of, and all of the beings that we're sharing the earth with. And so, you know, we can draw on the medicine of the bramble, be it, you know, sitting with the plant and looking at how it grows and receiving that information that way, or, you know, harvesting some of these delicious succulent young leaves as part of your tea blends and your wild foods, and to kind of align with that medicine. So yeah, I feel this is an important moment in our history, in our time here on this earth, and the choices that we make from here are very important in how we decide to move forward as a species. So I pray that we can learn from the bramble and to align in service to the plants, to the earth, and to be the best humans that we can essentially be here. And the plants can help us do that. So brambles, they're everywhere. Get out and harvest some if you can. And if not, just even tune in to the medicine that is there and to the messages that these wonderful plants are teaching us. And yeah, just think about what are the things that we can do at this time to be of service. How can we best serve the earth at this time, and move forward together in harmony, and to create this beautiful world together that I believe that we can have. So yeah, I hope you all have a nice day. The sun is shining here, a good day to get out and about as much as you can. And stay well, everyone. Thank you.